military force in Iraq, supported more troops in Afghanistan. As Secretary of State, she wanted to arm Syrian rebels and push for the bombing of Libya. Is she too quick to use military force?
Anderson, no president, no commander-in-chief should take the military option off the table, even if most of us would agree that it should be the last option. What disturbed people so much about, and I would agree with Senator Sanders on this, leading us into Iraq under false pretenses and telling us as a people that there were weapons of mass destruction there was one of the worst blunders in modern American history. But the reason why people remain angry about it is because people feel like a lot of our legislators got railroaded in a war fever and by polls. And I remember being at a dinner shortly before that invasion. People were talking and saying, well, it'll take us just a couple years to rebuild democracy. And I thought, has this world gone mad? Whenever we go, in contrary to John Quincy Adams' advice, searching the world for monsters to destroy, and when we use political might to take at the expense of democratic principle, we hurt ourselves and we hurt our kids.
Does she want to use military force too rapidly?
I believe that as president, I would not be so quick to pull for a military tool. I believe that a no-fly zone in Syria at this time, actually, Secretary, would be a mistake. You have to enforce no-fly zones. And I believe, especially with the Russian Air Force in the air, it could lead to an escalation because of an accident that we would deeply regret. I support President Obama. I think we have to play a long game. And I think ultimately, you want to talk about blunders, I think Assad's invasion of Syria will be seen as a blunder.
Governor O'Malley, just for the record, on the campaign trail, you've been saying that Secretary Clinton is always quick for the military intervention. Secretary Clinton, you can respond.
Well, first of all,
can I get in this discussion at some point?
Well, yes, you'll be coming in next, but she was directly quoted.
Thank you.
So.
I've been standing over here for about 10 minutes trying.
Okay.
It's gone back and
Secretary?
forth over there.
well, I am in the middle here, and lots of things coming from all directions.
You got the lucky
You know, I have to say, I was very pleased when Governor O'Malley endorsed me for president in 2008, and I enjoyed his strong support in that campaign, and I consider him obviously a friend. Let me say, because there's a lot of loose talk going on here, we are already flying in Syria, just as we are flying in Iraq. Right. The president has made a very tough decision. What I believe, and why I have advocated that the no-fly zone, which of course would be in a coalition, be put on the table, is because I'm trying to figure out what leverage we have to get Russia to the table. You know, diplomacy is not about getting to the perfect solution. It's about how you balance the risk.
Thank you.
And I think we have an opportunity here. And I know that inside the administration, this is being hotly debated, to get that leverage, to try to get the Russians to have to deal with everybody in the region to begin to move toward a political, diplomatic solution in Syria.